Hello and welcome to the Armory. If you like firearms and firearm related content, hit that like and subscribe buttons below so that you can get the latest from our videos. But today, the real reason we're here, the meat and potatoes, is we're actually going to be talking about this. The Meprolight M21 optic. This is going to be a product review. We have this in our online store, which is going to be linked below, both the store's link and our link directly to this product. So we will have a 10% off coupon that you can type in at the end of at checkout. So with that, just watch through. I'm not going to tell you where it is, when it's going to be in the video. It's just going to be in the video. That way, I know you're watching the video, and only those who actually watch our videos are going to be getting this discount. So without further ado, we got this Meprolight M21 optic that we have on our store. It comes in this box here, and in this box it comes with the optic itself, a nice little cover for your optic. So just covers up just like that, so you can protect your optic. It comes with your user manual. Now, this optic is rated up to 300 yards, and when we were sighting this in, we were sighting it in at 25 yards on an M16 sight-in target, because we actually have a few M16s back here that we were sighting in as well. Well, AR-15s. We're not going to get into that. So we sighted this optic in, and along with a few other things. And I've actually had this optic for a year. The initial sighting in was done using my already sighted in iron sights on this Tavor. The main reason I actually got this was because I was doing an IDF build on our Tavor here, and I wanted an optic that they would have used, and they did use the Meprolight M21 on both the Tavor and the M4, and I'm going to try and find some pictures of that for you. Let's go ahead and take this off. But what else this comes with is a cleaning cloth, which I've been using quite rigorously to clean the lenses. You can get a I forget what they're called, but it screws in onto the front here. It helps hide the glare from the optic. But it comes with this brush as well to help you with cleaning. Little air in it. But also it's packed in this foam for protection. Now, I personally like this optic. It's got its upsides, it's got its downsides, and we're going to talk about that. The first upside on this optic is the 10-year warranty that it comes with. Meprolight gave it a 10-year factory warranty, so if there's any issues with it, you have that 10-year warranty. Also, I like the fact that it does not use batteries. So for an indoor applications, close quarters kind of thing, this is a great optic. I mean, if you're somebody that likes to LARP, this is a good optic. It uses a I want to say tritium filament to light the optic itself, and right around here, this white space that you're seeing, that is actually where the light comes in to basically power the optic. And with that, you can actually achieve good accuracy with this on a fairly cloudy day. If you're using this indoors or on a fairly cloudy day, dusk time, this is actually a fairly decent optic for that kind of application. If it's a bright sunny day, depending on what you're doing, you may have a little bit of difficulty, as we can see in the video here. Yesterday when I took this out to the range and sighted it in, it was a very bright and sunny day, not really much in the way of clouds in the sky. And you get what's called washout. So what a lot of people do to counter that is they do one of two things. They'll take tape or something and cover these openings so that it allows less light in, so they're able to see the target a lot easier, which was something we were running into yesterday with the small target on the side-in target. And even at 50 yards, we were having a little bit of washout. That was, at first it was making it a little harder to see, but once we figured out where it was, we achieved acceptable accuracy with it. And here's the target right here. The first two up top, those were when I was trying to figure out where this optic was hitting. Made a few adjustments as well, and then the rest of it was just when we were just going to town on this target, like you're seeing here, and we were just going to town on it. And even though we were having the issue with washout, it was acceptable for what it would be intended for. But the other thing I've seen people do, as I said, they tape up over here. But another thing I've seen, and just so you see the rifle's clear, no magazine, pull back, nothing in the chamber. So what I've seen happen is what people will do with these optics. They will be looking down the optic, and it's easier with being that we have a bipod on here to do this method, because if you didn't have a bipod with you, this method would be a lot harder, and I would definitely recommend using the tape. But they would use their hands and cover the light ports to help dim that reticle. And even down here, we have a low light situation, and we can clearly see the reticle. So I just took this video here so you could see what it looks like kind of in a low light situation as well, where you're not getting that washout. And even with our low light here in the studio, we still cover up the sight, and it still dims it because we still have enough light coming in to give it a little bit of illumination. So it does have its pluses and negatives here. And for what I do, it works for me. Would I like a Trijicon ACOG? Of course I would. I plan on eventually getting one for the M16A4 clone. But when it comes down to finances, this is much more affordable. I know on our site it's $429.99 plus tax and shipping. I've seen them between $420 and $450. Whereas an ACOG that uses a similar system, uses that filament to light the reticle, the Trijicon ACOG is about $1,300 to $1,500. So you're talking about almost three times as much as this optic is. So another plus side on this is the price on this. If you're looking for something that doesn't take batteries, that's going to last, that's well built, despite the fact that you do get that washout, but there's ways around dealing with that. This is a good price point for an optic that's for that kind of application. I mean, at $420, $450 versus $1,300, you're getting a decent optic. I mean, it's not the best optic, but it's not a bad optic. As I said, the Trijicon, that one, the ACOG, I'm familiar with it from my time in the Marines, and it's got a very well lit reticle, very clear, crisp. It doesn't wash out like this does, but again, you're also looking at the two different price points as well. So I mean, if you're looking for something that's going to work, and you can actually finagle with it, tape it up to keep the washout up, dealt with and you're looking to save some money, I would definitely go with this M21. I have actually seen, just yesterday, I saw one of these at one of my friends' dealer. One of my friends who's a gun dealer, he has one of these in his shop right now, used for about 250 bucks. So, I mean, you can find them. They're decently priced. They're definitely not a bank breaker like some. But again, the Israeli military used them before they switched to a battery-operated sight. So it is. I would say it is combat tested as an optic, like the EOTech and the ACOGs are battle-tested optics. So stop on by, visit our site. If this is not what you want, we have other options available. And again, with our 10% off coupon, that'll save you a little bit of money there. So if you have anything you'd like to see, any kind of products that you'd like to us to review and talk about, I'd rather be honest with you up front about a product than blow smoke up your ass. I mean, these products here, I prefer quality products over junk products, and that's why for our store, if I find a product that's lacking in quality, I'm not going to even carry it on our store. I've had some distributors reach out to me that want me to put their products on, and they don't even like the reviews and everything I've read on them are subpar quality, and I'm like, no, I'm not having anything to do with that. So come on by, stop by. If you see anything that meets your fancy, go ahead and order it. I'll get it out to you as quickly as I can. Also, we are still waiting on the ATF for finding out about our FFL. So once we get our FFL, there will be more products on there, if you catch my drift. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on The Armory.